Hello? I made sure I was not muted. Hi, I'm having paper qua. I just want to make sure that I don't get sick. Because as I mentioned earlier, the people that I'm with are sick at the moment, so you know. What day is it? Yeah, it's Thursday. So I prepared the pendulum for later. And hello guys. Sorry. So if you hear that like there's something in my mouth, then that's that. How's your legs? They're very tired. I'm super exhausted. I tried this new machine. The one it's supposed to be for your hips. And it looked easy based on the instructions, but when I tried it, it got more tiring. But I'd say, you know, because I'm feeling tired, I think, you know, I would say it could be indicative of a successful workout or an effective workout. And that's all. I had this cheesecake as well yesterday. It's not very good though. I was not happy with it. Is it COVID? Wait. I don't think it's COVID. They have the flu. And yeah. But so far, because I've been taking so many vitamins and drinking so much tea and eating really well, you know, I'm doing as much as I can not to get sick. And so far I feel good. I don't have that little itch, you know, in your throat, or I don't have the wooziness that most people would feel, or the warmth on your neck. Oh, by the way, Alfred, thank you so much for subbing again. I think you have the 1 year badge. That's insane. Congratulations. But also, sorry, I was working on something before I started my stream. Actually, I do need to double check it again. Hold on a sec. Oh my, all the emotes. Sorry, I was checking on that thing I had. Were you able to head pat? I was looking at something. Your magic? What happened? Oh, by the way, Yui, happy birthday. Is your birthday today or was it yesterday? Oh, belated happy birthday. I hope you had a good time. There was a head pat. Okay, that's good to hear. If there wasn't, then I got logged out of VTube Studio again. Anyways, how are you guys in general? Buenas noches, everybody. ¿Cómo estás? Yui rated your stream, really? Go ahead. I didn't know you could do that. And I also have some green tea with me. Unfortunately, I don't have actual tea. But yeah. Actually, how is everyone? If you guys are having classes again, how is that? I know. Call me a multilingual VTuber. But I think there are a lot of VTubers that speak Spanish, right? I've seen that happen in Twitch, but I can't communicate with them. Spanish is such a pretty language. I'm having a lot of fun though with my classes. I'm getting black coffee. Lemon, you're crazy. Why would you drink coffee now? You're just like Coffee Bug. Haven't been attending classes. I keep sleeping. Are you enrolled? Because I think you mentioned before, Pizza, that you enrolled in a new college or were interested in enrolling in a different college, uh, stop sleeping on the online classes. Do you guys prefer in-person classes? I think how do I put it? I don't mind online classes, to be honest, but it's a little easier for me to, I guess, feel more productive in in-person classes. Oh, you're enrolled. Nice, nice. Are you taking up psychology or did you change your major? She's in my school of all places. Are you serious? Have you guys met in real life or hung out in campus? Dark Souls boss music? I don't know if that would fit this stream. Oh, you're in psychology. Is there a lot of people in psych? Oh my god, I had this professor one time and he said something and you know, bless him, he was so fun. But he said something like, oh, there's a lot of students taking psychology. Is it because a lot of Gen Zs have mental health issues? As a graduating student of psych, good luck. There's different kinds of... There's AB psychology and there's BS psychology, right? Which one are you guys taking? Or... Because I think BS psychology, that's more of studying the chemistry, right? But AB psychology, because I know people who took AB psych, I think that one had more to do where they had to like give out surveys to people. Oh, BS, okay. Nice. Oh, what's your tea? Sorry, I just saw that now. We haven't met yet. Pizza is hunting me. Good luck. I think it'll be fun if you guys can hang out. You're gonna have a, what do you call it? Some people call it happy tea. If that's what it is. I personally... I don't drink. Just like socially, maybe. But yeah. I hope you have fun though. In your classes. I'm kinda chill cause, alright, you're gonna hear a crunch, hold on. I'm having fun for now because this year is just me finishing up minor subjects. But next year, I think, is when I will go through hell. Because next year is my thesis and OJT. But I'm gonna ask if I can take my OJT this year. I just don't know. If there's certain adjustments, you know, that I have to make. Hi, Cascabel, how are you? We're talking about school. Oh yeah, since we're doing the pendulum stream, I just need to have my Streamlabs open. Remove this. Sorry if I'm quiet, guys. There is something I had to fix a while ago. Good luck, Sophie, if you're doing OJT. I think for my course... So here's the thing, Lemon. I think that the type of work that's available for us in my course is actually okay. But people have beef with the professor who is in charge of that because the professor just is very hands-off and it's like he doesn't really care. So there are issues like after the OJT is finished or even before the OJT starts. I think people have issues with paperwork because that prof doesn't care or like doesn't really tell them properly of the instructions. And I was just seeing people crash out about that. But the job itself, they seem to be doing okay. It was just that whole thing. I slept early because of my irritation and like I woke up late because I forgot to turn on my alarm before falling asleep. Oh, because the irritability got to me. Same. I get how that feels. Oh gosh. But you're able to sleep early because of your irritation? You don't get, I don't know, agitated from that and causes you to sleep late? Be sure to ask your profs in advance if how in your university handles internship. By the way, some schools help their students get hired and some don't, like mine. Yeah, exactly, Lemon. So I was told that I really need to be 2 steps ahead, as Nikokado would say. I would have to get it, or at least have the instructions clarified for me really early on so that I don't get a headache down the line, because people were really pissed off at the prof who was in charge of it. Like, that seemed to be the only problem. We were celebrating my birthday yesterday and everything was going well. One of my friends who had access to the music sneaked in Bored of the Boreal Valley, and exactly a minute and 40 of that music, Neo-senpai entered the room. That is beautiful. That's beautiful timing. Is the dice available? I have it here. Weirdly, because the convo with the friend made me want to go to sleep. What happened? What was the conversation about? Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'll drink my tea. You know, I've never had a conversation on the phone where I'd feel compelled to fall asleep upon talking to that person. I've heard about that a lot, right? Where people are very comfortable with someone and their hours of talking to them extends to no limits, and because it drags on for so long, they end up falling asleep. But I've never really done that. Even with my close friends. The friend kept telling I was his ideal type, but he is not my type at all. Wait, why? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Wait, Yalfarin, were you guys like close friends? Or did you have a gut feeling that maybe they liked you for such a long time, but you were probably in denial? I've been in that kind of situation before, Yalfarin, where I had this friend that I really admired. Actually, wait, I do have some tea. Okay, back then, I had this friend that I really admired because they were extremely talented. And deep down, I had this feeling that they might have liked me, but I kept denying it, or I was in total denial because I didn't want that to be true. And I was thinking, okay, you know, maybe if I just continue treating him like a friend, then nothing is going to happen from this, or they will stop liking me. But the situation, I think, got worse because they ended up liking me more. And the creepy thing is that as our friendship, I think, continued onwards, the creepier he actually became towards me. So he was like telling other people these quite strange scenarios that he was playing in his head. So he would tell people, "Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with Sophie that I imagine her as what's the love interest from Captain America? What was her name again? Was it Peggy?" Anyways, he would say something because he was a Marvel fan, and he would say, "Oh, I would imagine dancing with her just like how Captain America was dancing with Peggy," and I got really creeped out by that. And I had to tell him, "Hey man, I can't reciprocate these feelings for you. It's got into a point where it's made me uncomfortable and it feels creepy to me." So I didn't like that. It was weird. I didn't like it at all. Bro thinks he's the main character. I didn't like it. It was a bit, and it was funny because there was a point I think where he like really he started ignoring me, and this was before I confronted him about it, but there was a point where he started to ignore me a lot, and he was like telling people that, "Oh, you know, I'm just learning to hate Sophie because I know that she can't reciprocate my feelings." And I'm thinking, you know, when I look back at it, I'm thinking, "Oh, it's very incel behavior." It's such a incel to Andrew Tate kind of behavior. I can't go along with that. It's weird. Sorry, Yalfrin, you said, "And to make it worse, he was an ex of an ex-friend. Acquaintance now because our lives drifted apart." Well, that would get pretty messy, I think. It was very strange. And then, after that whole fiasco, he's a musician, right? So that's why I thought I admired him because he was very talented. He ended up writing a song about me. Then in the lyrics, he called me psychotic. So he made like this whole song and he composed it himself. He added like the bass and the guitar, all of that, the drums. And then he wrote insulting lyrics towards me because I didn't like him back. And it's just funny because when I think about it now, it's as though it's like a very incel type of behavior. Hi Peppy, sorry, I just saw you come in. Yeah, you should get rid of that person. I mean, no, not get rid of them, but if they do continue acting creepy towards you, or if they start acting mean, or continue to persist even though you've already stated that you don't like them, then that's sort of the best time to cut them off. What does Neo Senpai look like? That is a good question. That guy's a schizo. It's really uncomfortable. That's the best word that I can come up with that whole experience. A lot of weird things that happened. So yeah. But Lemon, you're about to graduate, right? Sorry, because we were talking about school and then love life and all of those things just came into mind. But I do know that out of the Chocomies, the ones who have graduated are Love, Peppy, Yalferin, Coffee, yeah. And the ones who are currently in school, right, are Pizza and Lemon. It's okay, Lemon. Unfortunately, you have to find the J word. Dun dun dun. R.I.P. Oh, you're surely going to join the army? How about, Lemon, have you thought about going to Spain? I heard that nowadays like out of the countries in the world, I think Spain and Australia are friendly to Filipinos. But you have to learn Spanish. Spanish is fun to learn though, so why not, you know? But also know that you wanted to go to France. I don't know what the process is like though, moving there. I don't know anyone who's moved to France. Spain, I heard it's pretty easy to get in there. I think it would help if you knew how to speak Spanish, because that's how you get around. I have one of my favorite movies, something I really enjoyed, is called Vicky Cristina Barcelona, and it's a movie with Scarlett Johansson and Penelope Cruz, and there's another famous actor. But anyways, it's about these two girls that go to Spain, and they get swayed by this, they get swept off their feet by this rugged bohemian painter guy. And it turns out this painter has an ex-wife who is Penelope Cruz, and she's absolutely insane, but she is a creative genius. So you kind of get to explore the dynamic with everybody there. But that was the movie I watched, and I got to listen to the Spanish language in a sort of a continuous flow. And I was thinking, oh gosh, it's so pretty. But I think that the Spanish in Europe and in South America are kind of different. But I'm pretty sure they could still understand each other. He's like one of those guys in the Otome games. Maybe the brooding type. Pizza, do you think he'll send you a selfie? To be honest, I just hope they aren't that discriminatory towards us former colonies. They better not be, after all they've done to us. I don't know. I haven't heard any negative feedback, I guess. I have heard from Japan. Like, I have a lot of friends who said that they experienced racism in Japan. Personally, I didn't, but you know, I don't. I guess it depends. But we all just went to Tokyo, so. Oh my gosh, Jumin. Wait, Pizza, your favorite's Jumin, right? My favorite was Zen. Or was it Yusung? I think you mentioned it before. I might have forgotten. Oh, Mystic Messenger. In the big 2026. You know, ball. Yusung, Jumin, and 7. Oh, 7 was popular. Which I didn't know. Like, I didn't expect it, but at the same time, right, you kind of unlock his route a little bit later on. But I don't know, my favorite was still Zen. There's just, I think I found him funny. I tend to like the extroverted, funny characters more. Like, my favorite in Oran, for example, was Tamaki. So I tend to kind of like those kinds of characters in male characters. I didn't crush on the very quiet, introverted, mysterious type so much, but maybe it's because I wanted the opposite of me. Don't worry, I watched Money Heist a few years ago. Should be good. Exactly. I guess I could call you multilingual. He looks like an average dude after seeing Neil Senpai's face. Jupin. Also, I got my black coffee in my flask. Why would you do this, Lemon? You're insane. Oh, by the way, guys, I went to a cafe and I got this lychee juice. And it had like a gradient, right? So the top part was clear and the bottom part was yellow. And I didn't use a straw. I don't know why. I just drank it directly. And because it was a gradient, right? Like the sweetness is in the bottom of the cup. But I was only tasting the top part, which is the clear fizz. And I hated it because it just tasted like fizzy water. Or what do you call that? Carbonated water. And it tastes disgusting. I hate that. I had to get a straw and be like, okay, I need to mix this up. This tastes heinous. But yeah, I loved Mystic Messenger. There is also, we have talked about Love and Deep Space, but I have never played that personally. I know that there are a lot of girls though that spend money on that. You hate lychee. I learned to like it. I wasn't a huge fan of it before, and then it kind of grew on me, but I never hated it. It was just kind of okay to me, and then I don't know. I kept giving it chances. If you were a goblin, what instrument would you play? Hi, Derpy. I would definitely play... Oh, I'd play the ocarina. Oh, what's an instrument that could easily annoy people? Maybe like the accordion. But the accordion is so heavy. I've tried playing... I tried playing that because my grandfather is a musician. And it's difficult. It's difficult to play because you can't really see the keys properly. Also, it's huge. You'd say the pan flute. I'd say, yeah, that would be a good choice. I'll go with ocarina. But I would play those sort of quick-paced songs. I will go with, what else? What about like a trumpet? If you were a goblin. Oh my god, I just saw it. What if you show me your face? Hell no. Dang, why? But anyways, Derpy, sorry, you're a first-time chatter. How are you? Welcome. We're just chatting at the moment. We're just being redundant. Let me look here again. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I am going to be out of town. Tomorrow. Sorry, I'll be going out tomorrow. So I won't be able to stream on Saturday. So I'll have to make it up to you guys. R.I.P. Righty, so let me check this. Hi Bubshki! Bubshki, I'm so tired. I did leg day, but I didn't do Bulgarian split squats. Have fun, thank you so much. Thank you guys. It'll just be a short trip, but I'll also give you guys a general read on Discord, like before. I wanted to ask you guys, by the way, do you know any nice like tarot decks that I could check out? There's none that have really caught my eye lately. And please no pip decks, I don't like pip decks. Today it's pink day. How are you, Bubshki? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well too. I'm quite tired, to be honest. We were just talking about the usual stuff. I was asking everyone about school and their daily schedules and everything. As well as some simps. Yalfarin was sharing a short story about what happened to her recently. Cardcaptor Sakura cards. Are those tarot cards or oracle cards though? I have seen that, but I don't know if they're tarot. Or if they're pip decks. J. J word. The horrors of it all. Cloud cards are oracle cards. Okay. I had a feeling that they were more oracle cards. But funnily enough, I don't have any oracle cards. I just use tarot. I have my friends use oracle cards. Oh yeah. Also, I told you guys that I was recently diagnosed, right, with PCOS, or now called PMOS, I think. But I have been taking the pills, or like the medication. It was really, really, really bad. Like the first couple days I was taking it, absolutely horrible mentally. But I found that now I think my body is adjusting to it. So yeah, it got really, really bad. That was I think partially why I also streamed last Sunday, because I needed to kind of just talk to someone, you know, even if it's online. I just wanted to have my mind focused on something else. Yeah. But now I think it's balancing out more. Like I don't feel as much, or I don't really spiral as much, or feel as many negative effects. It was mostly like the first couple days that I was taking it, and now it's okay. I'm fine. But I think it should be alright. I did talk to my doctor about it, and she suggested that I either observe it because it will take time to adjust, or she can prescribe different pills. But right now, I don't know. I'm noticing that I think it's getting better. Oh dang, is it a blood moon? I did not look outside. Guys, I think I'm also quite tired because I gave my dog a bath. It was just me, and it was a huge dog. And I love my dog so, so much. But he's a very big dog. It's lots of effort to walk him and to give him a bath. But he is the best. Ouch. Yeah, no problem. Oh, wait, why am I frozen? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm okay now. I think it should be alright. I've also kind of decided maybe to get back into journaling, just so I can organize my thoughts and understand myself better. I have not done that in a long time. Do any of you guys do that? Journaling, I mean. I haven't done that in a while. And I was told that as simple as it sounds, it's actually very effective, because that way you can actually write down your thoughts and organize them and actually see why you're thinking that way at a certain time, or, you know, what might be causing certain swings, things like that. Is it just me, or does anyone get super emotional during lunar eclipses? I think so. When was the last lunar eclipse? Oh, Bubshki, hello. Everyone is so pink. It actually looks nice. Everybody is pink. Oh yeah, Bubshki, how'd you get the Pokemon... the little Pokemon badges? Last time you had Chikorita, right? Aww. This badge was earned during the Pokemon First Partners Collections campaign. Oh, during the campaign. How does that work? I'm not sure. It's so cute! And you have Ditto. Aww. That's cute. Oh, you have like a bunch of badges actually. Sorry, I'm looking at your... You have a gun barrel and you have Duolingo. Hey, they're pretty cute. That's nice. Oops. Yeah, you have a flower too. Where's this from? Is it from... Earn this badge for watching a clip, VOD, or live stream 3 days a week. Oh, interesting. You also have the Duolingo. Hey, nice. Do any of you guys use Duolingo? Is it actually effective? I don't... It strikes me as not so much, or maybe it helps with very beginner phrases, but I don't know if it has actually assisted anyone to fluency exactly. I don't use Duolingo. I use ChatGPT for Spanish. Ooh, nice. I think I've found that AI is good for clarifications, but I still like using other online resources. I think it only helps you memorize basic stuff. Yeah, from what I saw, I've never tried using Duolingo, but just from the reels that I've seen, it looks like it just makes you memorize phrases, and then it helps your brain kind of warm up maybe to that, but as far as conversing, I don't know if it actually helps with that. Deeple is good for translating. Yeah, I've never heard of those ones. But right now, I mean, I guess, you know, taking up my Spanish class, which is just pretty fun. I'm just relying on the professor, and then maybe I'll do like a couple self-studies, because I actually find it fun to learn, and would probably be beneficial, I guess. Okay, whoops. I'll go to the hand cam in a little bit, guys. Hold on. We are here. So I have the dice here as well. Gaslighting is crazy. What happened? What? Oh, pretty sure that's Pichu. R.I.P. Oof. I got auto mod. There we go. Okay, guys, I'll open the queue in a bit. Yeehaw! Oh my gosh, wait, I was supposed to say something. Dang it. I totally forgot. It was something about milk tea. That's the thing, I don't even drink milk tea. But I was gonna say something about milk tea. Here is Dee Dee. I want to also buy bones, but I don't know where to get them. Also, I don't want to use like actual animal bones. I just want to use fake ones. They don't seem to sell them anywhere. But yeah, the queue is open, guys, so I'll just wait for you to fill up the queue. Does anyone have any good movie recommendation? Stream category is it? Oops. Oh shoot. Yeah, that was the last one. Done. I think my brain automatically... Hold on. There we go. What do you want to watch, Sophie? Okay, don't cancel me, please. But I want to watch more movies, sort of like, maybe like Woody Allen types of movies, or more movies that are kind of similar to maybe Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, like those kinds of films. Um, yeah, I find those quite compelling, but I'm not really sure which one to watch. Here's the thing, I liked his... The problem is I really liked his movies, and then all of the scandals kind of came up like so many years after. So I don't know how I feel. But he was very creepy. The Lorax. Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. Oh, I've seen 500 Days of Summer. Fun fact, I have been a massive Zooey Deschanel fan. I was actually a huge fan. I'm not trying to sound like a hipster, but I was a really, really big fan of She and Him. When in 2008, 2009, I was such a big fan. And I think Zooey Deschanel was like my first muse. Like, I just thought that she was... I think she still is so gorgeous, but I thought she was like the prettiest woman I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, but fun fact, I was a really big fan of She and Him, actually. I was a fan of the duo, of their music. And then when I went to the States, when I first went to Target, like, that was the first thing I looked for. I was like, oh my god, do they sell She and Him CDs? So I really loved their music. And after that, I think Zooey Deschanel kind of slowly became more popular, especially after she got her role in New Girl. I didn't really watch that one though, but I was really just a She and Him fan, and I was also a Zooey fan. I was like mostly pertaining to their music and their live performances. Really loved them. But yes, 500 Days of Summer. Sorry, because you mentioned that. I have seen that. I do want to watch it again because I was like quite young when I first watched it, so I didn't really understand sort of the point of the movie. I was just very neutral, right? So I, obviously because I didn't understand how relationships worked, I just watched it like, okay, it's a movie. But now I kind of want to watch it, as I've grown and kind of see the dynamic, I think, through a more mature lens. Because a lot of people do say that they blame Tom or they blame the guy more, which is fair. Again, I kind of forgot, so I need to watch it. I haven't watched the new Spider-Man. Is it out? I heard it's good. I have not seen it either, though. But when it first came out, I saw very long lines at the theater. Do you want to watch The Intern? 2015. I've heard of that. Actually, you guys can post it on Discord. Any movie recommendations, I think. Yeah, those would be really fun. What's another movie? Oh, there was a claymation movie that I also enjoyed, and it was called Mary and Max, I think. And it was about these two pen pals. One was like a young girl, and the other was like an old dude. But it was not, it's not a perverted dynamic at all. It was actually very charming. What was another movie? I'm trying to recall some of the movies that I really enjoyed. But yeah, I want to get back to that. Again, Vicky Cristina Barcelona, I would recommend that for you guys, or Blue Jasmine. Those are pretty fun. Oh, they're not fun, actually, but they're compelling. I'm just gonna watch very old movies. Oh, guys, why am I not... I didn't talk about this. Maybe my brain tried to block it out. Dolly Parton passed away, and so did Tim Curry. That absolutely broke my heart because when I was a kid, I really loved Annie, and Tim Curry played as Rooster in Annie, and Dolly Parton, I got introduced to Dolly Parton because I really loved Hannah Montana. And I'm so sad that those two passed away. They're so iconic. And I was thinking, why them? I know that they're 80, but do you know who else is 80 years old? The evil orange man. Why is he still here? I'm going to crash out. Hi, love. Welcome to my crash out. Oh gosh. Oh, what happened? Why did Peppy Moon get deleted? Stop spamming symbols? What? Why? What? What was that? Bro, I've been listening to "Oh, I Will Always Love You." Somebody made a reel so funny. They said I quit my 9 to 5 in honor of Dolly Parton. Oh, I loved her. She was so cool. She was wholesome and hardworking and intelligent, beyond talented, you know. I think everybody knows she's talented, as is, and so is Tim Curry. He's a genius. Why? Why them? Just why? I am absolutely livid. Meanwhile, there is a certain orange man who is also 80 years old in office, causing wars, causing the gas prices to go up, who's also a PDF file, who's been eating children in Epstein's Island. I'm so sick of it. Why is he here? Wrong pond. We said Donnie, not Dolly. There's another joke that's like God was talking to the Grim Reaper, and then God was saying, "Okay, hey man, everyone's really pissed that you took out Dolly, so please get it right this time. I'll give you some instructions, okay?" And the Grim Reaper is like, "Okay," and God said, "Okay, this guy was in Home Alone 2. He is a clown." Because Tim Curry was also Pennywise. He's a man and he's 80 years old. You can't mess this up. And he ends up getting Tim Curry, who was also in Home Alone 2 and played as Pennywise. Donnie, not Dolly. I'm so mad. I'm so annoyed at that. Rachel McAdams is playing as Rapunzel. She looks a lot like Rachel McAdams. She looked like Regina George in Mean Girls. It was the wig and then her features, I guess. I mean, when she's just herself, it didn't come to mind that she looked like Rachel McAdams, but yeah, when she wore the wig, I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's Regina George." She looks so much like Regina George. I don't know. I mean, I hope Tangled does well. I'm really hoping that it could at least be like the Cinderella live action. Because I don't really like the other live actions. I think the Cinderella one was the only good one in my opinion. So I hope it could at least be like that. Anyway, I think we have pizza. Oh yeah, since it's Yui's birthday, or belated birthday, she will go first. So we have pizza, Yalfrin, Peppy, Yui, Lemon, and Bubshki. Does anyone else want to ask their questions? I'm gonna drink my tea. Oh my god, please, please don't do anything to Julie Andrews. I'm begging you, Grim Reaper, don't do this. Alrighty, I'll close the queue for now. Anyways, I'll open it again later. So let's answer Yui's question first. Will Eto Kagune release this week or next week? What's that? You know what? It's fine. Clockwise for this week, counterclockwise for next week. That's counterclockwise. So next week? Question mark? Next week. At least that's what it says. Oh yeah, love is still purple. Alright. Now Pizza's asking, what truth is coming to light soon? This blood moon. Or beyond that. Streamlabs will defy everyone. Sun in Taurus in the first house? Hard work. There's something about hard work, work ethic, some stubbornness as well. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Pizza, but you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing Sisyphus. This might relate to your schoolwork though. So first house is the self. The sun is sort of ego, identity, and who you are. With Taurus, I know that many people associate that with materialism, which is also true, but for me, a lot of Taurus traits can also relate to hard work, hustling, and in general being a hard worker. So I kind of see this probably relating to kind of your work ethic, and there's a lot of self-discovery, I think, about what kind of habits I think will work best for you. So there are, like, everybody works differently, right? So I think contrary to what is being preached, right? Everybody says that you have to pour all of your energy out like every single day, and you have to push yourself to beyond your limits every day, but I don't think everybody functions that way, and I think people are efficient in different ways. So I kind of see that being a truth that's coming to light for you, and it's mostly kind of regarding how you like to work, what methods are most effective for you, and what are the best habits for you to build. Because again, it's going to be different for everyone. I'm also getting the message to not compare yourself too much with other people, especially because you did mention you're back in school. It's easy, I think, to make comparisons, but I think it's more productive for you to just focus on what works best for you as an individual. So there is that. And I'm kind of seeing in my mind's eye, like, for example, if it comes to memorization, like something as simple as that. There's some people who just like to read off a notebook. Other people like to use flashcards. Some others like to... what's another method? I don't know. Maybe they do something with music. Whatever it is, that's just what I see is going to be a focal point for you. Ganbatte! But I don't know, how are you guys? What was your work ethic? What makes you guys most productive? I'm very curious. Alright, next up is Yalfrin. Should I just block without saying anything to the friend in the tea I was talking about earlier? Oh my god, that's so messy. I love it. She just blocked them. Okay. Are they creepy, like, right now? Or they're not saying anything? But again, I do these readings without any bias. Please answer. No. Do you guys have mutual friends? What you can do is just not open their messages. Just, if they are creeping you out too much, just never open it. Okay, because I saw when I was swinging the pendulum, I think they might spread rumors. Maybe if you block them and it's gonna cause kind of unnecessary drama. So it's better, I think, to just, you know, have them in your contacts or whatever, your friend list if it's like social media, but never open their messages. Don't scene zone them, just don't reply. Sorry, I missed some of your messages. I'm more productive not doing paperwork. Ah, so you like a different kind of work being assigned to you? No problem, pizza. I become productive when the deadline is in 1 hour. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. But you know, if it works well for you, that's fine. I'm productive when there's people around, so I like some company. I find that I'm more productive when, like, I plant a seed and I just foster it every day, you know? I'm not like one of those people that's like an all or nothing, like, that just works extremely hard and goes beyond the limits like every single day. I can't do that because that kind of often leads, in my case, that just often leads to me being unproductive and feeling paralyzed afterwards. So I kind of just like to do things slowly and steadily now. Just living in the moment type of ethic. So I often, like, how do I put this? Presently, I don't set like a massive goal and I say I have to achieve this in like 1 month. It's more of, you know, I do have my ambitions, but I do want to approach them from a way that is healthy and balanced for me. So it's that's my approach. It's not everybody is going to be like that or can find themselves functioning best that way, but personally I've found that it works best for me. I like doing hands-on work, but I hate paperwork. Hey, that's fine. At least you figured that out, right, about yourself. That can be really useful though, Lemon, like when you go out to find work. I'm productive when Neo Senpai is next and staring. Is staring at me menacingly. So you need some pressure from a outside source. Hi, Jenny. Those massive goals also don't work on my end, right? Oh, Love, also, you're a Libra, right? I have a Libra midhaven. Which is interesting because I know that deals with destiny, or like kismet, right? And yeah, I've found that the more that I live my life with as much balance as possible, the better that it flows. So I always have to catch myself and I have to consciously tell myself that if my mind maybe goes into a place that feels of heavier magnitude or it feels more pressuring, then I have to stop myself and be like, hey, that's not gonna work. That's not how we function, so let's take a step back. That's how, for me, I really find that balance is... It's the best approach for me because I've kind of, for the most part, I have been approaching my life that way, and when I look back, I see the progress that was made. Even though it took a while for things to come to fruition, at least they did come to fruition, and they're growing very slowly. So it's also something that just takes a lot of patience, right? Like, I can't really do... I can't take action on being like, oh my god, there's a big goal. Okay, I have to work on this now, and I have to, like... I have to achieve this immediately. And I will work 24/7, a 5 to 9 before a 9 to 5. Like, I can't. No, it's not for me. No more, no excess. I have a Virgo midheaven. No way I'm gonna be a planner. Oh, you know what that can relate to? Hailey Bieber has a Virgo midheaven, and it's very interesting because she became publicly known for her clean girl aesthetic. I just thought that was interesting. When it's excessive, Stop and assess. Exactly. Just look like let's hit the brakes. Being too locked in a single problem that you forget the other one. It sucks. Yeah, that's why. It's a perfectionism. That's why I don't want to. What's the word again, guys? Is it insanity when you just like keep making the same mistake and expect it to work? Like now I'm taking a different approach, you know, to my work. My work, whether it's schoolwork or what I do here. Either way. Okay, next up is Peppy. Did I get scammed? What happened, Peppy? Why do you think you got scammed? Interesting. I hope that's not true. I have an Aquarius midheaven though, but I do have a Libra stellium, so I feel ya. Yeah, and you also have Virgo, right? I think you mentioned you have some Virgo there. What's it like having a lot of Libra? I don't have Libra. I only have the midhaven in Libra. But my god, I think that midhaven is teaching me so much. Like that one placement alone. Did you see my new PFP on Insta? I have not seen it yet. I ordered some amethyst because I was told it'll help me sleep better, but I think I got scammed. Or they just have bad customer service, so I'm not sure. But their Instagram's verified. Let's see. Did you get scammed? Why is it not answering? I'm not really a crystal person, funnily enough. But it's funny because the pendulum wasn't... It took a while, I think, for it to swing. I think if you already ordered it, the amethyst can be of use to you, but you might need somebody to channel it. So just because you're buying from that shop, I don't know if they mention in the shop that they have somebody who channels the crystals or not. But it could indicate that if there is someone, they might not be channeling it properly, or they didn't put enough energy, or it's just a kind of a null crystal and you need somebody to channel it. So the crystal in and of itself, like, it could work. You know what I mean? So that's what I see here. I think it can be fixed if you already ordered it and you can't refund it or anything like that. I want shiny rocks. I want aquarium gravel. And by that I mean those nerd candies. You didn't receive your crystals yet? I get the feeling you will, but the problem is I don't know if it will help you with your problem. Like, I think that's the aspect that it's concerned about. But if they are verified, I think you should get it. I didn't... The part that I read that could potentially be more of a scam is like the functionality of it. Is it? Oh, it's not. What is amethyst used for again? I don't actually know. Being just totally honest here. Let me check. Amethyst. Not the first result being Amethyst Minecraft. Amethyst, purpose. Or function. It says here, holistic spiritual practice. Okay. For calming, stress relief, sobriety, protection. Okay, it's like general... Yeah, general protection is what it seems to me. These gems slash crystals remind me of those fake jade versus real jade stuff. Oh, was it the one... Right? Jade is not supposed to break so easily. Is it? Are you talking about the bracelets? I got them, but they're not telling me whether it's shipped or not. Well, the pendulum swung, yes. So... You know, we'll see. I hope that is not the case. And if you do receive it, you might want to get someone to channel it. Or at least give its intentions. Yeah. That's why I said amethyst is usually used for resisting temptations. Right, that makes sense. If it's supposed to help give some kind of barrier, some shield of sorts. Do you, Peppy, do you want to share it in the Discord? You could share the link there. I can try to check it, or I don't know, any of us can look it up for you and try to see. I'm a Virgo. I'm very good at getting receipts and researching. Let's see. Just update us. If it's okay with you, you can send me the page, so I can help check for you. All right. Next is Lemon. How to save my money. Oh, do you guys know about what's that? The jade walnut thing? I don't get that. Do you earn money from doing that? Or can you sell them for a lot? How can Lemon save money? We have Libra and the Sun and the 8th house. Interesting. 8th house deals with trust. Also handling other people's money. Sometimes accounting as well. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. Well, we have Libra, right? So, Lemon, from what I'm seeing, because the 8th house is also secrets. So you need to have an account that you don't look at. So you need to allocate a savings to this second account. Or this, how you would call a secret account. And just never look at it. Only ever open it if there is some kind of emergency that you have, or whatever you intend to save up for. If it's just life savings in general, just don't ever look at it. Because especially we see with Libra, it's balanced. So don't put all of your money in there. But you need, like, to give a percentage, whatever you feel is sustainable for you. How much is good for functioning money, fun money, and how much is for savings. So that's the best way that I'm seeing here. Because if you put everything, for example, in one account, it's very easy to get tempted to spend. So you need to have like a secret a secret place. Okay, next up we have Bubshki. Should I chat Andrea? Fake name, don't worry. Is there a new girl? I think you can hand it over to pawn shops and then you get money in return. Oh, is this the what's that called? The walnuts? I mean, they look kind of cool. I'm not really sure what their purpose is. It says yes. I almost thought hand over Andrea at the pawn shops. I'm pretty sure that's trafficking. That's scary. Okay, hold on, guys. I am just gonna drink my water. Oof. Anxiety increased. Have you guys ever tried pawning anything? I've never tried that. There are a lot of pawn shops in the Philippines, but I never done that. Do not traffic your homies, guys. Please don't traffic people. I'd be very scared. Unfortunately, though, that's such a common thing here. It's common for people to do it to children, especially because, you know, they're vulnerable and naive and innocent. So sad. I exchanged 100 Dubai bill. Gave me 1,500. Dubai, huh? I didn't know that's how much it was. It's sad. I know. I think, I mean, it's such like a underground thing, I guess, so I don't see much news about it. But I did hear, like, just from other people that it's actually very common. And they do, like, harvesting of organs for, especially if there's, like, maybe, like, a rich person who maybe wants to save, like, their own kid. Then they just, I don't know, buy from the black market. I don't ask Penelope because they hate me. I don't think Penelope hates anyone. There's just, I don't know, there's questions that she won't answer. Alrighty. Let's open the queue for round 2. Yippee! It's getting a bit chilly. Like I don't know, the winds are quite strong. Hi Libby, thank you for following. How are you? Doing well, thank you for asking. How is life? We're just doing readings. We have pizza, lemon, Yalfrin, love, Peppy, and you. And now we have Bubsky. You know what I forgot to get? I wanted rice cakes. Should I make grilled cheese later? Should I? I want grilled cheese. I am craving grilled cheese. If anything is... if any food related. I think I'm kind of turning more into a savory person now, guys. I don't know. I love grilled cheese. Oh, I heard something. What was that? Alrighty. Okay, we'll start with Yui, since it was their birthday. Will I be able to finish all my 7 cakes in, like, one sitting? I don't think that's healthy. Oh, I forgot to... Sorry, hold on. There we go. You may refer to this message, Libby. I'll just pin it. I forgot to do that. Alright. In less than a week. All of them. That's a lot of cakes. Oh, there's a dog. Okay. Well, it says yes. Well, I wish you luck, Yui. Please let us know how that goes. I also don't want you to get a stomachache though, so don't force it. It's a lot of cakes. Okay, pizza, I saw your message. Interesting tea. I swear, Penelope has to answer this. What in the Kirby? Are you sure, Yui? Because just because you can doesn't mean you should. I'm a little concerned because that's a lot. Oh, there are dogs fighting again, guys. Sorry about the sound. Oof. Oh, you're lagging. Oh no, this is good tea. It's yes. Oof. Yup. Yup, yup. Oof. It was also a fast one. That is the tea. Well, good luck with that. Wait, wasn't that my prediction? I said... Well, never mind. I can't say. Okay, next is Lemon. They're asking, my soulmate. What exactly? Like, like, what is your soulmate like? Or what's the question specifically? Did you change from Monica to Yuri or Monica to Natsuki? Although I don't think Lemon would be a Natsuki type. I feel like Lemon would like Yuri second. What does my soulmate is like? Neptune, Cancer in the 7th house. Clingy. Oh god. Well, I don't know, Lemon. I think you'd like this though. I see clingy, emotional. 7th house, it deals with relationships. They might also be a bit manipulative, so I would be a bit watchful about that. I don't know, Lemon. I don't really like this energy. Kind of needy. It's still the same. As before, Lemon is literally manifesting Monica. You know what I'm hearing in my head? The song Needy by Ariana Grande. That's like this person. Are you sure, Lemon? Let's not get with this kind of person. She can manipulate me anytime. That's crazy. Oh, well, that's what I see here, Lemon. A lot of water. Yeah, those are kind of the best words that I can give. This also feels a little bit like somebody who's a shapeshifter, because Neptune kind of has it's sort of a starry-eyed planet, but at the same time, I often associate it with blurred boundaries. So this is potentially someone who will kind of morph into whoever they're around a lot. So it'll be hard to know who they are exactly, like who are they really. It's quite unhinged. Lemon, may I ask, I haven't watched this movie yet, but do you like that girl from... What's the name of that movie? Obsession? What's her name? Nicole or something? Wanna know what Neo Senpai would look like as an anime character? Yeah, sure, you can send it on Discord. Obsession. Are you sure, Lemon? We're all concerned for you. Nikki, it's not Nicole, or her nickname is. See, everyone's like, no, don't. Lemon, guys, take away any sort of, what's the name of that thing that you break? I forgot what it was called. Take that away from Lemon. She's pretty freaky. I'm actually gonna watch it this weekend. Let me see what Lemon's type truly is. Freaky. Okay, does Lemon have Stockholm Syndrome? I think Lemon likes crazy girls. A career for Yalfrin? Uh-oh. Oh, that one is too. I'm out. Ooh, Capricorn in the 11th house. This is Pluto, I believe. I keep forgetting this one. I don't know why. Let me double check. Oh no, it's Uranus. Sorry. Okay, interesting. Capricorn, Uranus, 11th house. You're going to be dealing with people. You're always going to have people around you. So 11th house is community, society. Society. Capricorn is diligence and something intelligent, right? I never associate Capricorn with anything shallow or non-caring. I always see Capricorn as it's a sign that's very serious and analytical as well. And we see Uranus, which is a pursuit of knowledge, right? So Yalfrin, I think, you know, these messages have kind of stayed quite consistent, even with the tarot cards. I think academia is a very high chance for you, or it's a high likelihood for you to get into or pursue that as a career, whether that is as a researcher, as a professor, or just kind of working within that type of system. Especially with Capricorns, I see you dealing with a lot of paperwork as well. But at the same time, this is also going to be the best way for you to connect with people who are like you and network in general, even to uplift, or how do I put this, upgrade your position. So that is it. see you traveling. If you do take this kind of path, if it's like a research, teaching, or maybe my mind is like quite limited right now, but it's something I think you know what I mean, of that space. I think from there you're also going to get travel opportunities, because what I do know is that there are researchers that get invited to international research conferences to present their studies. I kind of see you potentially doing that in the future. It's going to require a lot of hard work, but it's also concurrently going to keep you productive and fulfilled at the same time. So those are your career prospects. It stayed like quite consistent here. Government is silencing me. What happened? What happened? I'm sorry, I can't see the reason why here. Okay, next is love. How long will I work on my portfolio? Cube, please. I forgot the name. It's okay, it's DD. The dice. How long will you work on your portfolio? Does it take a while to work on it? Six, Venus. Oh no, Mars, sorry. Libra. With Mars, I see that as a quick movement and passion, but I also see Libra, which we talked about balance at the same time. So I do see you sort of fighting with yourself a bit in wanting to get it done quickly, as well as those giving yourself those self-imposed halts, right? How do I put this? I think as of now, right, like the portfolio that you're going to have now, I think it is going to be relatively fast to make, but as you kind of, I'm kind of seeing this spanning like a couple years, as you experience more and learn more about yourself and how you work and what kind of companies you want to work with. Eventually, because we have the 6th house, so that's about like everyday habits and discipline. I kind of just see your resume growing from there, but it's going to be a gradual growth. Yeah. So it's I don't know, it doesn't really seem, it's not going to be a trudging process, but it's also not going to be super quick. It's just going to be in between with little you'll be adding in increments as you experience more in the workplace. Yeah, you'll be alright. Okay, Peppy is asking, should I get a haircut? The internal conflict checks out. I feel ya. Oh, a short haircut, sorry. Are you gonna get a wolf cut? Is a wolf cut considered short? Because sometimes they look quite long depending on, you know, the style. It says yes. Get that haircut, Peppy. Oh, it kind of looks like Jumin. I just saw your message. That's pretty cool. I need to travel a long distance to go to a curly hair specialist, so I rarely get haircuts. Oh, you also have curly hair? Same here. I feel like in media, there isn't much curly hair representation. I wish there was more. Okay, Bubshi's asking, will this be a friendship or something more? So friendship will be clockwise and something more will be counterclockwise. Trying not to laugh. Jeez. That's a really tiny counterclockwise. Oh my gosh, it pulled a pizza. I saw really small counterclockwise, so it's more of potential, Bubshki. It depends on how your conversation goes, and then the door can open from there. But as of now, it can't say for certain, or there isn't really a clear foresight of it yet. She's like, depends. It depends on how the conversation goes, pretty much. Hopefully it goes well. Let me drink water, guys. Hold on. Oof. Bumshki! Don't die, Bumshki! Don't turn into water. Those look like... I know that's a character, but it looks like ripples. Guys, please tell Bumshki, don't die. Let me double check something. Because I think something is up. Okay. What shall you ask? Oh, what happened? Nightbot, why are you like this? Oh my gosh, why am I frozen? What happened? Ah! Rah! Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll let you guys ask your questions here. And I'll just wait it out. I'm gonna stretch. Stretch! Dang it, guys, you made me want grilled cheese. I keep thinking about grilled cheese. Uh-oh, my door opened. Wait, I'll be right back. You guys can still type your questions. I'm muted. I forgot I was muted. What's bad apple? Oh my god, Bub, she's emotes I just saw. Oh no! Toho? Toho music. Bad apple? Eh? Ah! Hmm. I've kind of been listening to some throwback songs lately. Bubsky right now. Yeah, exactly. Bubsky, how are you holding? Are you okay? Oh my gosh, by the way, guys, I saw I was watching a Cub Scouts video. It was a gameplay. It freaked me out though cuz it was about like this baker who had like this kind of adorable looking bakery and persona, and people really loved her her desserts, her meat pies, and it turns out that she was stalking and killing the villagers in her town and used their meat for her as her ingredients. I mean, I forgot the name of what's the name of that game? Jay mentioned he is that dude. I love Cub Scouts. I feel so bad because I think his whole like Yandere Sim series got wiped out on YouTube. And it's really sad because, you know, he put so much time and effort and work into that, and then YouTube just totally deleted them. Oh no, trust me, I hated Yandere Sim too. But I think that he was kind of one of the main reasons it got very popular or even sustained popularity. It was because of him. It's just like unfortunate because, I mean, there was so much time put into that from his end and it just got deleted. But yeah, I love him. I love his vibe. He's so just you know, unproblematic and funny. Hansel and Gretel? No. I forgot the name of that game. I will not play it though. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like playing scary games. I just like watching YouTubers play scary games, so I don't have to play them. Yansim, that's the first ever content that pulled me to watch him. Yeah, same here. Pretty sure that was also how I got introduced to his content. But he's so funny. Sometimes I don't know how he comes up with the things that he says. Outlast Iron Lung. Is that on Steam? Alright guys, I'll close the queue in a bit. Wahoo! Oh, the music just ended. Well, I guess we go back to Sonic. Okay. Let's start with Yui. Does Neo-senpai have a girlfriend? Will he kill us for this? Yondev is a PDF file. And yeah, oh my gosh, wait. Do you guys remember that toothbrush? And I think he put so much code into it. It was unnecessary. Nope. He does not have a girlfriend. Maybe he's just going on dates, or he's dating people but no label. Which I kind of figured, if that's the case. Game has been in progress for more than a decade, yet he's not finished. Oh my god, it's been forever. You know, the problem is that, like, firstly, he gets worked up over things that are irrelevant. And, you know, secondly, he's... like, he doesn't accept any help, right? Because I remember there was that whole issue with... I think there was a Hello Neighbor developer who wanted to help him with the code. And basically, that developer said that the code had so much spaghetti that they tried to fix it so that there would be way fewer lines so the game could run better. But Yandere Dev didn't like that. So he fired him and then just went back to his old... He's a cancer. I know! Oh my god, when I searched that up, I was like, oh, no wonder. A cancer man. Oh my god. I didn't like him though. But here's the thing, I think at the time, the Yandere simulator game, like the concept was very interesting. And I think that it could have done well. But it's just him. Like, he's a bad developer. I think he should have used, because he was earning a lot of money, I think every month from his Patreon. Was it Patreon? He should have put that money into getting help, you know, from other people. But he didn't. So it's just like poor investments, right? This guy is one of Gecko's homies? Who? Yandere Dev? He is a cancer like a disease. Did you guys see those speed runs of people trying to get banned in his Discord? Okay, we'll answer pizza. What is the cancer guy gonna do with his feelings for me? Let me see. He's like pirate software? Are we talking about Yandere Dev still, or is this a different... Or is this Neo-senpai? What's with all the cancers? Aries, Mars, 7th house, hello? Have they reached out lately? There's a lot of fire here. Pirate software is like Yandere Dev. Hated help, absolute narcissist, horrible game dev. So what did pirate software make? I've never heard of this person. I think his good trait is he's not a PDF. Honestly, that is the bare minimum. Because there should not be it. Like, no one should be that. Oh god. That's disgusting. Yeah, it's like... Here's the thing. I kind of feel like the yandere genre is kind of cursed. Because every time somebody tried to make their own version of Yandere Simulator, it never worked out. Or there was always some kind of scandal that would come out of it. So I'm like, maybe this kind of game is just never meant to be made. Although what I'm seeing here, Pizza, to answer your question, I don't know if this person reached out to you, but I see a lot of aggression here and being forthright, because we literally have Mars and Aries here, and we have the 7th house. So it's possible that this person is going to reach out to you, or they're going to make it really obvious that they like you. But I don't think it will be through other people. I think it will really just be through them, because this comes off as being confident, putting yourself first. So, because there are some cases, right, where people want to get to know their love interest maybe through a friend group, but this person's like, nope, it's just me. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Why is there so much fire? Like, it, like, to be honest, it kind of, not scared, but it surprised me. But what do you think of Aries, by the way, Pizza? I don't know if I've ever asked you that, because you're an air sign. Normally they go well together. Or well, you know, depends. Bubshki said, should I focus more onto myself and talk to her later in the future? He made a game, I think it's Heartbound. It's like Undertale, but more on mental health, although I heard the game is mixed and it's not good. Boo. That sucks for them. Oh my gosh, I really liked Undertale. I remember that. But I never played Deltarune. Oh, you don't know any Aries? Aries are very honest, unapologetic, can be tactless. But you know, at the end of the day, I would prefer having a friend who is like that rather than someone who's sneaky or someone who pretends to pretends to like you and they gossip about you behind your back. I'd just rather have the tactless friend. The tactless, brutally honest one. Because at least what you see is what you get. Okay, should you focus on yourself and talk to her later? No. Bubshki, I think it's time to shoot your shot. I love the 4th emote. That's my favorite. Vibey music. This is Sonic. You can never go wrong with some Sonic. Bubshki, it's time. Time to talk to her. Give us grandkids? It's crazy. I don't know any Aries. Most of my friends are born on May. Oh, so you mostly have Earth or Air friends. You need some fire in your life. I'm saying this as an Earth person. I'm so thankful for my Aries friends. I attract a lot of Aries, but it's good for me, I think. Because I'm so, like, laid back and chill, so I need that, like, energy, passion, you know, in my life. It brings a lot of color. Alright, next is Lemon. When will my soulmate meet me? Lemon, has it occurred to you, what if your soulmate is abroad? Because you do plan to go elsewhere, right? Can't believe your name is Lemon Salad. Taurus? Neptune? 12th house. Ooh. Okay, funnily said that. Neptune also came up twice. We see the 12th house, so that is a big transformation. Kind of a spiritual transformation. I think that you're going to go through some kind of rebirth, right? Or there's this sort of death of an old self that you're going to have. So I just see this as a really big transition in your life. But we do have Taurus, so I think it's going to take a while to get there. And a lot of what is involved for you to get there is going to require a lot of hard work and just self-development in general. But Neptune, I see this as dreams, right? Maybe it's something that you have been wanting to do for a long time. It's something that you've daydreamed about for so long. And I think that you'll eventually get there. But it's going to take a lot of measured steps. But when will this happen? I can't really say for certain. I don't think it's that soon, to be honest, because we see Taurus. Taurus is very slow. But at the end of the day, right, slow progress is worth it at the end. I'm seeing like a really slow pace, and then I see like the tower at the end. You know what I mean? I know a lot of Sagittarius people, but we all couldn't be more different. What do you think of them? Well, Sagittarius and Aries, I don't think they're too far off from each other in terms of personality, right? Because they're both fire signs. I think that Aries is more assertive compared to Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is like, they are competitive, but they're more flexible since they're mutable signs, right? Aries is more like, hey, this is my goal. You can't stop me. I will get to that goal. It's kind of like, maybe a little bit like a spicy Taurus. But they move faster. Being in the army, I've been daydreaming it since a long as heck time. It has something to do with that, Lemon. Like, you're going to, the tower, like a tower moment. There's going to be a really, really big change in your life. I know lots of Taurus and Gemini. I also know a lot of Gemini. It was so funny. I said I don't like Geminis, and then I realized it's in my big three. But get ready, Lemon, for that. Sometimes we need the tower moment, right, to grow. Next is love. How will it be like if I pursue a gallery assistant role as my first J word? Gallery assistant role. That sounds fitting for you. So you might go down like an art management type of path, if that's the case. Ooh, 5th house. Neptune again? What's with the Neptune, guys? And we have Aries. Well, it's very artistic. You know what? Because artistic and autistic sounds like it's only one letter off. I have to put an effort to say artistic, and so my mouth doesn't slip to saying autistic. It is the J word is censored. Blame coffee. Let me see. Okay. Interesting. It's not a mixed bag, but you're going to go, how do I say this? You're going to peel a lot of layers about yourself if you take this kind of route. So on one hand, there is Neptune. So again, this deals with dreams and fantasy. Think of Pisces, right? It's very artistic and starry-eyed. And we have the 5th house, which deals with art, creativity, kind of birthing creation in a way. And we have Aries, so this is passionate, it's driven, it's competitive. Okay, besides the obvious, right? That, okay, you're going to, what do you call it? You're going to discover more about creativity and like artists. You're gonna meet new artists and maybe even become more creative yourself. There's something about, I think, managing like the artworks, if it's like paintings or sculptures or whatever. that's going to make you reflect on yourself in ways that are not always comfortable. Uh, because Neptune also deals with spirit, right? And like the spiritual parts of yourself. I think that there are going to be messages that you'll. It sounds a bit strange, but there are going to be messages, I think, that you will ascertain and pick up on in the paintings or in these artworks, and it's going to make you self-reflect, or it's going to kind of, it might make you spiral a little bit, right? You know what I mean? So there is going to be like those kinds of interchanges that will happen, like kind of in a spiritual sense. What I also see here with Aries is that I kind of see these kinds of realizations happening rather quickly. So it's kind of different from Lemons, because Lemons is in a sense where I mentioned it's going to be kind of more of a slower change. This one will be like, sometimes you will see certain paintings and it's gonna hit you like a brick. Because I'm kind of seeing the hoopla guy from SpongeBob. It's something like that. You're going to... Yeah, I think, like, interestingly, your interpretation of some of the paintings is going to be different from what the artist intended. But it's not wrong. It's just... it's speaking to you in a different way. And it's going to kind of evoke you to dissect yourself. But other than that, you know, that's what I see here. Also with Aries, there's a lot of competition. But it's not a bad thing. It's just... I kind of see you being more protective, I think, of the kind of work that you do, and you're not just going to let anybody take your job, or you're not just going to let anybody bully you. Something like that. It's a lot of different things that will happen, I think, in that line of work. Why not? Sounds fun. There's a really fun gallery I went to before. Keep forgetting what it's called, guys, but they also sell shoes. They sell paintings and shoes and jerseys. I think what's it called? Secret Fresh, I think? I've gone there before. Not me doxing myself. Well, you'll never find me, but I went there before, and there were a lot of really nice paintings there. So I don't know if you're going to work there, but I could imagine you kind of handling those kinds of artworks. I think so. I think that's what it was called. It was a while ago. Be a politician. Oh my god. Guys, can somebody hex freaking... Oh my gosh, wait, I can't say it here. I'm worried to say it here. Just commit tax evasion. I'm just kidding. Okay, Peppy's asking, what will be the dynamic between me and my future partner? They sell shoes. It was kind of cool to look at, though. But I was more interested in the paintings. The paintings and the sculptures, but the paintings for sure. And it's nice there, it's cold. They have to preserve them. Mercury, Gemini, third house. I see a lot of banter. I see a lot of roasting each other, but it's gonna be in a funny way, not in an offensive way. But because we see Gemini, there's so much yapping. This is like very easy for me to pick up on. Third house is communication. All of these are connected to one another, funnily enough. You two are going to have so much in common, and even if you have interests that that you don't really know about, somehow you're both still going to find a way to talk about it. I just see like a lot of like yapping. I see those little cats, you know, it's going like yippee yippee, and there's like two of them talking a lot. But other than that, both of you are also going to be interested in I think exploring a more maybe philosophical topics or even deeper topics. You're not going to be afraid, you won't be afraid to explore kind of those curiosities. And I also see writing for some reason. I see a lot of writing here. Maybe this is if you guys are chatting, you might be the type to send really long messages to one another and just have so much to express. But because I see Mercury and Gemini, and these are very mutable and flexible, somehow I see your partner, you know, potentially being the type to adjust very easily. I think they're Gemini because I always get Gemini whenever I ask Didi about my future partner. You know, it's very possible. What's your sign again, Peppy? Did you say Sagittarius? Because if you're a Sag and they're a Gemini, I could definitely see a lot of talking. A lot of yapping. Every Gemini I've met, they're either like a Chihuahua, like they're very anxious and like jittery, and if they don't know if they don't know what to talk about, it's like they're holding in so much internal monologue, right? But it's either that or they just like they talk so much, and no matter how fast you talk to them, they can keep up like really easily. And I'm not roasting Geminis, I am part Gemini. Okay, you are a Sagittarius. This makes a lot of sense. It makes sense for you to get along with Gemini for sure. It'll be a very intellectually stimulating type of relationship as well. This is not going to be a stupid person. Like, this is somebody who loves to do their research. They like the facts. They like to kind of there's kind of a friendly debate that I see here as well. Like they're not going to shy away from it. Sag Venus and rising, and Gecko is a Gemini Venus and rising. Interesting. I love them talkative Geminis though. They yap so much. I remember one time I was introduced to this girl. She's a sister of my friend, and we were talking. It was like, man, like she talks like really fast, and what do you call it? Like I mentioned before, no matter how fast you talk, if you're going to talk about your hyperfixation really quickly, like she's just gonna totally absorb that and understand what you mean. They're very very flexible and intellectual. Our charts are the complete opposite. How do you feel? I'm definitely a Chihuahua when I'm around new people. That's okay. That's normal. I have a Capricorn rising. So, well, I have like the rest of my chart is Earth, like a lot of Earth. So it's like I do have that jittery element to me, but for the most part, I think I come off very reserved when people first meet me. Like I'm very quiet. When I'm around my friends, I don't stop yapping. It's gonna be like that for sure with your future partner. It'll kind of be like, in a way, dating your best friend. And I think that's also kind of it's very healthy. I'm not saying you will be friends first and then get into a relationship, but you know, it's more of like you're best friends in a way that you're very comfortable with each other. I will warn you though, one thing with Geminis is that they're very good at ghosting people. I'm not saying they will ghost you, but you know, because they're quite moody, like their moods are quite capricious, sometimes they like won't reply in a long time. Then all of a sudden they'll have that sudden surge of energy, and then they'll go back to yapping. Yeah. Hopefully. I love whatever you're saying. It's so funny how like, because they're all connected to each other. So I hope that helped. What do you call it? Let me see. Actually, I want to know if any of my friends are alive. How's Bubshki doing? After my reading for him, I'm not sure how he feels. I was like, shoot your shot. Why not? Oh, Seika's live. Also the femboy that Lemon missed out on. They're also live. But yeah, hope that helped you guys. We could do one more round actually. I still have some energy. So this will be the last one for this evening. This is the last one. Ube. I watched him before. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that they said. I mean, I was assuming they're from the Philippines, but I think that they said they went on a trip somewhere last time. But we could do one more round if you guys still have questions. You can open the queue. Let me just remove this. Fire. Is Yui still awake? I feel like Yui's eating cake. That rhymed. Maybe Yui's like, I must finish all this cake. She's like, I'll eat all 7 cakes right now. She's gonna Kirby the cake. Ooh. You got this, Yui. We believe in you. Just vibing to the Sonic music. Guys, my legs are dead. I feel so tired. And I want grilled cheese! Rah! I want my cheese! Please! Can we beat Levios? I don't know. I feel like no also. No offense, guys. Like how everyone's like, probably not, no. Oh, eat the cheese, Sophie. You're gonna be wide awake while also feeling tired and hungry. But I need cheese. You know what I want? I want the board. What do you call that? With the sliced cheeses and the crackers and the olives and the little slices of meats. I crave it so much. Oh, do we have anyone in the, I don't know, LGBT? Personally, I am straight, but I'm a huge ally. Charcuterie? Is that how to pronounce it? I honestly, I have no idea how to pronounce it. But I want it so bad. I'm craving it. Hello, Bubsky. I was talking about how much I want grilled cheese. I'm straight, but I love you. Speak your truth. I'm an ally. For sure. I think I went on a march once. But I was, I was there to support. Hi, Nix. Hello, hello. What is up? It says you're a first-time chatter. How is life? If they are cute, unhinged, and obsessive, I'm good for real. So Lemon is cool with everyone. Straight grilled cheese. Your sexuality is grilled cheese? How are you, Nix? I lean more on women. Who is lemon pansexual? Or bisexual? I'm the type who how do I put this? I mean, I really appreciate, I think, like women's beauty. I mean, like girls are very pretty, but I'm not like attracted to them. Is the thing. But girls are super pretty. I am good. Thank you. I like pairing these nails with this background. Feels very cohesive. What's Sophie's type in men? I like extroverts. I like extroverts, like funny types. I think that's it. And loyal. So like I mentioned before, think of Tamaki and Zen. Yeah. Or if they're vain but in a funny way, not like actual narcissists, you know. Yes, I am extroverted and funny. I'm thinking of that like jester meme. Who likes women more than men? Oh, love. I love Tamaki. Tamaki's my favorite. One of my first crushes. So I'm not really I'm not really attracted, I think, to the quiet type. Because I'm already quiet. So when I'm with someone quiet, then there's just nothing. I love Jinshi. Okay, pizza read through me. I read people, but it's the first time someone's read me. Yeah, pretty much Jinshi. That kind of archetype. Silly narcissist, little silly narcissist. They're all the same, yeah, kind of vain. Also tall, I think. Mostly those types. I'm not particular, I think, with because there's people, right, who like athletes, or there's those who like musicians. I don't really care that much. And he's fine. But those are the, I guess, the core traits that I tend to be attracted to. I don't like, well, I don't think anyone likes this, but I don't like wandering eyes. I've heard too many horror stories about that. I like academic people. Good type. Oh my gosh, that's I can imagine a lot of debates going on. Oh no, like wandering eyes, like would you guys consider that cheating? Because I get readings about that a lot, right? Like people would ask me about their boyfriend if they have wandering eyes towards like another girl. So they don't message the other girl. They don't, pardon me, but they don't sleep with them, or they don't actively flirt with them, but I guess maybe if they're looking at them in another way, but like, you know, they're not actually doing anything. Would you guys consider that as cheating? Meanwhile, I like rich dad. Speak your truth, guys. Gecko told me I would be the type to have wandering eyes before. I haven't been in a relationship yet. Would you be the type? Have you asked yourself that? I always thought it's more on the mind. What do you mean? With wandering eyes, you mean? I don't know if that's cheating. When I think of that, I think of that Libra guy that I told you guys about. Alright, I'll close the queue in a bit. Just letting you guys know if there's anyone that still wants to ask their questions. I'll probably be obsessed with my partner. Wondering, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you'd be the type. I mean, there are people I think who are like, who don't care about it. Then there's others who are more sensitive. So it really just depends on the person, right? And what they're comfortable with. Like, if you actively see or think of wanting to be with the person, even the slightest, while you're in a relationship, I'll consider that as cheating. Oh, that's pretty messed up. Uh, not, not your opinion, love, but it's messed up to want to be with another person while you're in a relationship. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that for me is cheating. I don't think it's cheating though if you're acknowledging that someone is attractive. But I mean, I don't know. How are you, Pupsky? Would you date any of your viewers? Oh, I don't know. Probably not. Sorry, guys. Mainly because I wouldn't want there to be an imbalance, you know what I mean? It's like streamer and viewer, it's a bit... I wouldn't want to do that. Can we have a Pedro emote? I think Twitch has one, right? Like by default. I have to have more subs, I think, for more emotes. I have to check. We could put a sub goal for that. Even if they call it as entertainment, it's not for me. Gecko's a Gemini Venus. He should ask himself that. Ooh. Clock him. Saying compliments is fine, but not in a lustful way. That's also fair. Does poly count? I don't think so, because if you're in a polyamorous relationship, I mean, you guys have to agree on it, right, before doing that. I think it's cheating if you don't talk about it and someone just flats out goes on a date with another person or sleeps with them. I still want Yunogasai. Lemon, I'm questioning your type. Very much. Personally, I would never be in a polyamorous. I'm very monogamous, so I can't do that. But I'm not in the position to tell people, you know, what they should do, right? Lemon, we are concerned. Alright guys, I'll close the queue. I'll answer your questions. Let's go with Yui. Can me, Lemon, and Pizza beat Neo-senpai in PG? It'll be really funny if they said no, like, immediately. Oops. Let's let that through. Yeah, it was a fast no. I'm sorry, Yui. I'm sorry, guys. It's kinda impossible to beat Neo. I've met a poly. Very complicated. She seems to be the pedestal among her partners. That's the thing. Oh, also, with the movie I mentioned, Vicky Cristina Barcelona, it kind of tackles that a bit. I'd imagine that it would be really hard to keep the balance, right? Because when you're in a monogamous relationship, there is already a balance that you have to navigate through and find its right place. With a polyamorous relationship, it's kind of all the more complicated because there's 3 or more people involved in it, and it's like, how do you actually keep the balance with that? Like, you know, it'll be easier for things to tip over. It's hard to be in a relationship with one person. Imagine, yeah, exactly. In my opinion, it's it seems trickier to maintain. And then there's also, I'm sure there are jealousy issues that come about, right? So there's also that. I don't know, do they just not get jealous, or do they just manage it or communicate it? Guys, sorry, before I resume my readings, I have to message someone. I'll just be right back really quick. I keep forgetting that. I'm sorry. Anyways, I was just saying that I had to message somebody, so my bad. Alright, I will get to Lemon's question. What if I went to Spain to study? Like, college or study Spanish? Hi 87, how are you? How is your Persona journey? That would be so cool though, Lemon. I hope you can go to Spain. Aries, why is everyone getting Aries? 9th house, South Node. Ooh. Okay, student visa. I was so deep into playing, I forgot about this stream. Hey, it happens to all of us. Okay, we see Aries, 9th house, and the South Node. So I see South Node as familiarity, right? I think that you'll feel a bit homesick, even though you're in Spain and you've wanted to leave what felt like a cage, right, with your mom and everybody that you have mentioned. So in a way, there is that. How do I put this? There's that kind of compromise you still have to make. Because I think like right now it's very easy to say like, yeah, I just want to leave and I want to go to Spain. But I think that even when you do go there, there will be this homesickness that you have to push through. And I think that you can do that. It's just a something to be aware of if it happens. We have the 9th house, which is interesting because that deals with knowledge, higher education, and I think like expansion, right? Like mentally. And we have Aries, so this is drive and passion. Oh my god, I'm thinking about that song. Was it Dwayne Johnson who sang it? It's about drive, it's got power. Like that came into my mind. But I think at the same time, like even if you will feel homesick or there will be, and I think, maybe there's also a bit of a language barrier, right? But at the same time, I think learning a new language is going to be very fulfilling for you because we have that in the 9th house. I think you'll like learning it because it'll sound nice and you'll just like the way that like speaking Spanish sounds for you. And then I also see that, with, how do I say this, with Aries, I think you'll be more motivated to find work or to just grab new opportunities when you're in Spain. Because there's a lot of expansion that I see if you go to this country in particular. Compared to the other ones, right? I think I've had different readings for the other countries you were asking about. So, yeah. I'm gonna do the Jose Rizal. So my Spanish teacher is interesting because they said the only reason they learned Spanish, they're fluent now. The only reason they learned Spanish was because they wanted to learn. They wanted to be able to read Jose Rizal's works, just in full Spanish. You should try it, Lemon. I know a lot of people who actually moved to Spain. It seems to be one of the easier countries to get into. Oh my gosh, Lemon, I forgot to mention. So apparently, I think that Spanish girls are very your type. They're very passionate and emotional, from what I've heard. They're also very beautiful, so it's that's all I'm gonna say. I think you guys know what I mean by this. Time to head to Spain. Monica is Spanish. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah, because in Spain, right, there's so many artists there. And you guys know how it is. Artists are very emotional, they're self-expressive. So a lot of the girls there, I think, are that way. I might have high expectations. It's okay. Lemon's gonna be a Marine. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's for sure. But I think, yeah, Lemon is definitely going to sort of become a stronger person if they do go there. Because I see Aries here. So you'll be more like forthright when it comes to work opportunities and just navigating your life in general. English or Spanish? Espanol. I think Lemon would have to learn some Spanish. I'd have to ask. I only know this for like teaching jobs though. I don't really know for other jobs. But for teaching jobs, I heard they're not that strict with you needing to speak Spanish. But I think it's better, right, to at least know. So I know what country I will migrate to. Yeah, even if it's not like permanent, you should try it out. It's like good timing, I think. Hopefully like nothing, I don't know, there's no kind of worldly catastrophe that will happen that'll make it more difficult for people to go there. Okay, next is pizza. Will that guy make a move before the year ends? Okay, Penelope. Please. Says yes. Feels tentative though. Like I feel a lot of like hesitation from their end, but it's leaning to yes. This beat is fire. What is this song? Can't go wrong with some Sonic music, you know? This is called Empire City. Very interesting. But Penelope answered pizza. What a miracle. She wasn't shy and indecisive. Okay, Love is asking... Hold on, I'll just drink water, guys. Why does every time the boss appear in my dreams, there's always a sense of him hoping I come back or just wanting to talk to me? I wonder how things are going in the workplace. I swear if Aries comes up again, I am going to explode. Oh, there's no Aries, it's Capricorn. Capricorn, Mercury, first house. Okay. Funny. They want you to work for them again, because I see that with Capricorn. That's one reason. I also see this in the first house. They like how you make them feel, and I think they kind of miss that feeling when, you know, when you were working for them. We also have Mercury here. So for sure, I think that they are trying to communicate something, or their higher self, or what, I don't know, dream self, whatever you would call it, wants to communicate something. Yeah, it's been consistent. It's always here. The first house, interestingly, it's very like self-absorbed though, at least just from what I'm feeling and in the context of everything. It's so much of, I don't know, just him like being fed something and you being able to give that. With Mercury as well, I also see that there's a lot that they want to tell you, just in general. I think that you did mention before that they were the type to trauma dump. You know, I think that so much has happened, and there's a lot... I'm seeing in my mind, I'm seeing word vomit come out, and there's so much that they want to articulate to you specifically. Ego-related. Well, with the first house, in this context, yes, I feel that too. It reminds me of some people who are like, they want to trauma dump, and they want to just like pour how they feel or like get advice from other people, but for like they just like how that makes them feel, and that's how he feels about you. I knew like a person like this as well. I don't think like Well, the person I knew, I don't think they meant much harm from it, but it's just like poor boundaries is what I've observed. And I think there is some parallelism with your boss and that person I mentioned. It's mixed with work and expression. Using you as a therapy, something like that. They just like venting, having somebody listen and give advice, but they won't always take that advice, is also the thing. Yeah, I know this all too well. That's the thing, like, those kinds of friends, I don't think all of them are toxic, right? But at the same time, it kind of gets to a point where, you know, you think, I think you need to go to a therapist. Like, it kind of reaches that point because, you know, for example, there are other friends that they're venting to, or myself, it's like we're not those kinds of professionals, right? So, gets to a point where we're like, maybe you should stop venting so much to us. Maybe we're not giving you the advice that you want to hear or need to hear. You probably need to talk to a professional. Let's see if the dude, if I ever return and continue. I think he does need therapy. It sounds like it. He has a lot on his mind. Peppy is asking, is my future partner a man or a woman? Interesting. Go ask Pizza, she's a psych student. Close enough. Time to psychoanalyze. I barely attend classes. Dee Dee? Oh, interesting. Man or woman? Let me see. Sagittarius, 5th house. Mercury. Woman. I don't feel man. I don't even feel a masculine woman. I see a woman. Hi, Curry. I love how people have their Pokemon badges. They're so cute. I got myself a woman. This feels more like a girl, to be honest. An adventurous type. If we have Mercury again, this also showed up again. Interesting. And the 5th house. This person is very smart. They're both creative and logical at the same time. You have a lot. This person sounds like a lot of fun, to be honest. Doomed Yuri. Interesting. Because if it was Mars, maybe, like a Mars Capricorn, that would feel like more masculine to me. Or it would just feel like an alpha girl. Like, I'd imagine a girl in like a suit and kind of being more butch looking. But yeah, this one feels more like a chick. I hope that helped. That'll be really fun. Do you guys still want to play MASH? It's almost midnight. Just let me know. I just have to hold a poll. And who will we do MASH for? Coffee is not here, so I don't think we can do for coffee. So oh, the reaction. Ow, my back. I need my grilled chemise. I like this song. What is this? This song is Apotos Day? An egg drop? What's that? We have, I think, a redeem for. Oh no, we don't. Interesting. Or we could do the duck race. The what was I saying? The mash next time if there's more people in. I can't be in mash. I gotta wash dishes. It's okay. Can do it next time, guys. Egg drops are like egg sandwiches. There might be in grab. I don't know if I want to order. Maybe I'll try it next time. So again, let's just... We can save it for next stream. For the tarot stream instead. I'll probably hold tarot stream on another day though. Because I'll be out. I will let you guys know. Oh my gosh, why am I frozen? Ah! Please work. What's going on? Wah! Okay. Let me go back. My bad. Anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. This was a funny stream. I think we talked about a lot of different things. Learned more about ourselves and each other. By the way, welcome to the newcomers. I hope you guys can drop a follow if you haven't already, so you can join us in our future streams. And hopefully you can join our Chocomi family. Very chill, also kind of chaotic, but I think that's the best part of it, you know? No problem. We can do the mash for the next tarot stream instead. No props, no props. And please, I'm so fine with my type of women. You don't need to be concerned. Alrighty, Lemon. I'll take your word for it. New romance, another guy to... Oh my gosh. Well, guys, you know what? Have your fun. I can't dictate. But anyways, if you guys are cool with it, I'd like to raid Seika. You know, we could say hello. Mash on 87 next time. Sure, we can do that. Are you okay with that, 87? Or we'll do, what do you call it? Another Paul. We'll see who's here. Alright, guys. Thank you again. Thank you again for keeping me company and all. I'll see you in the next tarot stream. I will just update you because it can't be on Saturday. So yeah. Have a really good evening, guys. I'm going to make a midnight snack and I have to pack. Good night, everyone. Let's raid Seika and say hello. I think all of you guys know her already. Friend of the stream. Good night, good night. Rest well, guys.